The other day I was speaking with some students at the cathedral about music. We were sharing some of the songs, or types of songs we'd been listening to combat the pandemic blues. Music has helped a lot of people in lockdown. It served to raise our spirits, to transport us to another place, to take away some of the discomforts. A lot of songs explicitly set out to lift people up. Jackie Wilson's #1 R&B hit of 1967, Higher and Higher, or maybe you prefer Rita Coolidge's comparatively down-tempo version, describes an elevation that quenches desire. Westlife's You Raise Me Up tells how someone or something can build us up. And a song with more key changes than you can shake a stick at, Beyoncé's Love on Top, has her and the listener smiling from ear to ear as we take in the sights from the best vantage point there is, the top. Anyone who's ever listened to music knows the basic cardinal directions. Lyricists have written at length about being down, feeling downcast, on a downer, and being let down. These are the places of the doldrums, despair and anguish. Conversely, when you're up, you're happy. You've left your cares behind. You can stand up and face the world. Up there, somewhere, is a place of ecstasy, bliss, no more pain. A place artists have made look something like this. But in today's gospel, what is raised up, what is elevated, looks like this. Indiana Jones's worst nightmare. I can't imagine why anybody would want to lift up a snake. In fact, most people would probably want to stay as far away as possible. Besides, snakes don't belong in the air. They're meant for slithering on surfaces on the ground. What's this business of hoisting serpents? The snake Jesus is talking about comes from a story in the book of Numbers. Having escaped from captivity in Egypt, the children of Israel were beginning to lose hope in the desert. Venomous snakes were attacking people, and many were dying. So God told Moses to make a serpent out of bronze and put it on a pole. Then, whenever a serpent bit someone, that person would look at the serpent of bronze and live. The cure for a snake bite was a likeness of the very thing troubling them. There, in the midst of what the Israelites called God-forsaken country, being able to see that which had poisoned them would bring healing. We might have expected salvation for the Israelites to be the elimination of snakes, that they'd be lifted out of the snake pit, leaving danger behind. At the very least, we might imagine a symbol of restoration would look a little less fearsome, a little more festive. Likewise, we might have expected that when the Son of Man, the redemption of humankind, was lifted up, it would be in great splendor, throwing off the shackles of this world, raised in glory above the undesirables. So long, everybody. Instead, Jesus was lifted, bearing all the marks of suffering. On a hill, a beaten and battered body hung on a tree. And this pole has become the symbol of our faith. What some reckon a strange thing to venerate. The pain, the distress, and injuries of the cross are permanently displayed, sculpted, and fixed. Humankind's scapegoating, the injustice, the denial, the cowardice, everything that led to Jesus' crucifixion, raised up. His wounds are not healed, nor covered up. nor have they scarred over. They are fresh and open, perhaps like ours. What God has raised up for us to see isn't a whitewash. Here hangs Christ. He has not ascended above our pain. It isn't left behind as a distant memory. God has taken it on for everyone to witness. This victory does not cover up or misrepresent our predicament. Deeds are revealed and brought to light. No denial nor illusion. This is not somebody else's problem, or the past crimes of our forebearers. It is the mess we're in, the offenses we continue to commit, exposed. A moment of sorrow, but also of truth and joy. God's broken and bruised body is raised up, put on a pole for all to see what it really is. Love.